Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough. Today I'm playing League of Engineers and I'm picking up right where I left off in the last episode, which was in a battle. I just did a bunch of damage to the leader and it is now, and that was my my priest. So and I cast Slip on him. So obviously I will draw one of these. It won't be him because he is adjacent to a hero. So he needs to roll to see who he's going to attack. So 1, 2, well, he can't attack the rogue because the rogue's behind. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it will be my warrior. So he turns to battle my warrior. His combat is 60. So he's got a 60% chance of hitting me. Green is high. 77, and he misses. That means the last token in here belongs to this guy. He spends one action to stand up, and I can't remember whether it was this one or this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it was this one. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So he stands up, and then he will run 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he doesn't get to do a charge, but now he's engaged with my cleric. That is the end of the turn. We pick the tokens back up, and we start all over again. All right, put them in the bag, shake them up. Okay, do a white. I'm gonna try to take out the leader. So I'm gonna give my wizard one more chance here. She's down to 47 mana. She needs a 60% or less to cast Flare on the leader. I rolled a 26, she does. It does an automatic 1d8 damage. All I gotta do is roll 3 or higher and he is dead. I rolled 7 and the leader is taken out. And she is done. All right, next is me again. All right. Sooner or later this ranged guy's gonna get a shot, but the fact that I've got so many guys ganged up on him, I'm gonna have my she's already gone. I'm going to have my warrior. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't matter. The backstab doesn't matter because he has no armor. All right. I'll have him go. 1, 2, 3. He's on this side of him, and he will attack. His combat is 47, and then I subtract 5 for this bandit, so 42% chance of hitting. And I rolled a 46, so he misses. Draw the next tile, token. Me again. I'm gonna have the, actually this one was over here because he was in thing. I'm gonna have my rogue do a sneaky. 1, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll come behind him. I'm trying to gang up on him. Rogue has a combat of 50, -5. He has a 45% chance of striking. I rolled a 0, 0. That is 100. That is not one. There's no 0. It's 1 to 100. So wow, that is bad because if I remember right, if you roll over a 95, I think your weapon drops. I know that there's something about that. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. Shove. Maybe I will find it. Hold on just a second. Shoving. Shooting. Hero attack. Oh, you know what? Attacking from behind, you're supposed to get a plus 20 mod. Plus 20 to your... Also loses its hit value. Oh, man. Maybe I still would have failed because I rolled a 0, 0. So I'm going to treat this as he falls and he loses his weapon. He'll have to pick it up. Because I don't want to look, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of your time looking that up. All right, let's draw the next one, and he went. So I need to do, this goes with him. Actually, hold on. This one goes with him. Draw a token. All right, the ranged guy will shoot at my wizard this time, 35% chance. And he rolled 100, which means his weapon falls out of his, I don't know how that works. I'm not going to look it up right now, but it's not good. If you roll over a 95, it's not good. So I'll just, because I did it to him, I'll do it to him. And then there's a 50-50 shot here of the cleric or the bad guy. It's the bad guy. So who will he strike? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The cleric. He will roll a 50% to try to hit. He rolled 50. He does hit. However, she has a dodge of 31. She rolled a 44, so she does not. His weapon is a short sword, which is D6 plus 2, 7, and her health is 15. So she has 8 health left. Ah, wow. Okay, I will put that next to her. Ooh. All right, that means the next one is mine. Oh, I forgot to take one out when I killed him. So there's only 2 left. So 1, 2, and yeah, and this one comes to me. All right, the cleric will strike. 45 minus 5 is 40% chance. 35 will do it. The damage is a D8. I rolled 6. His health is 12, so he's got 6 health left. I'll put 6 on the short sword, and this guy only has 5. I'll put 5 on the short bow to indicate that he has 5 left, or 5 damage on him. He has 7 left, actually. Okay, is that it? That's it. Let's draw him back up. Put him in, shake him up. Okay, he's only got 6 health left. So the wizard will turn. She'll burn it, 37. She needs to roll a 60% or less to cast Flare on him. She rolled a 50, she did it, and it is D10, a D8 damage, excuse me. Did I roll a D10 last time? I may have. 1 point, so he's down to 5 health. But the good news is she cast it, so that was good. She is done. Let's draw another token. All right, he has to stand up and pick up his weapon, so he is now ready to shoot again. And I believe picking up your weapon counts as an action. So standing up and then grabbing your weapon. Draw another one. Oh, he will strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will go at my wizard. Uh-oh. He needs to roll a 50 or less. He rolls a 65 and misses. And then the last one should be for me, right? Yep. I will have she went. I'm going to have my warrior go. He's 47 minus 5 is 42. He's got a 42% chance. 65, he misses. I will have the rogue stand up and grab his weapon, so he's done. And then I think the last one's my cleric. Yep. Cleric will strike. 45 minus 5 is 40%. I know I'm doing something wrong. Attacking from behind, attacking me, enemy lying down. Height advantage, no, I guess not. Okay. 40%. I rolled a 43 and she misses. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. Now, if I'm doing something wrong, please tell me. But also, please read the comments. And if somebody's already corrected me on the error, there's no point in 20 people, telling me. Just one person will do. So read the comments. All right, the range. He will shoot at my wizard since she's the closest. He's 35%. 66 misses. He is the worst shooter ever. All right, he is done. Draw a token. Oh, he gets to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The warrior. He will strike at the warrior at 50% chance. 11 will hit. Do I dodge it? 37%. I do not. So I take 1d6 plus 2 damage. 6 damage. 6 on him. Ooh, okay. And I think all of them have gone. So the rest of these are white tokens. Yep. So I can just choose who I want. Let's have the... How much health is he? He got 5. I'll have the wizard cast at... You know what? The wizard's going to turn and move. 1, 2. And she's going to cast this... so I was at 37. Now I'm down to what, 27? Or was it 37? I can't remember. I think it's 27. I need to roll a 60 or less. I'm casting it at the archer. 60% or less. And I got a 67 and I missed. So she is done. Let's have the cleric go. 42 was it? Hold on. Cleric was 45 minus 5, 40%. Misses. The warrior is 42%. He's 47 minus 5, 42. Misses. Oh, and the rogue, plus the rogue, it says enemy attacking from behind also loses its 2 hit value plus 20. So he is, I should have been doing that all along. Now, you like I said, live and learn. 50 plus 20 is 70, and he loses the minus 5. So 70% chance. I rolled a 26, and his sneak attack short sword does 1d6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. He's only got 5 health left, and he goes down. All right. And that is it. Pick up the tokens. Well, this one goes away. This one goes in the bag. You'd think he'd run, but I don't think he does. I think he just sits there and shoots at me. And he will shoot at the wizard. 35. He misses. Which means the remainers are me. And I will have the warrior move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have the rogue move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will have the cleric go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that leaves my wizard to cast Flare. I'm at 17. And, damn it. Okay, so I got to roll 60% or less. I rolled a 36. It is a D8. And I rolled 2 damage. He was at 5 damage. He's got 7, so he's got 5 health left. 5 health. And the rest of the tokens come back in here. Kind of cleans up fast once you're down to 1 bad guy and 4 heroes. All right. Last chance. I'm down to 7. I will cast Flare one more time. 60% chance. 92. That is a fail, but it's not 95, so I didn't have to do the miscast. She misses. Draw a token. And he will shoot at the rogue. 35%. He rolled a 19. He hits. Does the rogue dodge? Dodge is 50. 38. He dodges it. Nice. And now it is my turn. Everybody else gets to go. The warrior, 1, 2, straight ahead. He charges. He gets plus 10, so it's at 57. 57 minus 5, 52%. 41 will hit. He is D10 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. He's got 1 health left. My rogue, 1, 2, 3, will come in behind at plus 20. He is normally 50, 70, and he loses the minus 5, so 70% chance. I rolled a 5, another one of those instances where I think my skill goes up. He's got one health left, doesn't matter. He's a D6 plus 2, 7 damage, and the last guy dies. All right. The rules of the quest, it tells me I can loot the bodies. I don't know what that means, so we're going to find out. Definitely want to see what I can get. When the bandits are dead, the party decides to gather their gear and continue the travel. They arrive at the settlement without further issue. Head to the settlement chapter and start by rolling for a settlement event. I guess I don't get to loot them. I thought I did. Okay, well, it doesn't say I can, so So yeah, that's awesome. So these tokens will go away. My heroes did a good job. Some of them got damaged. It was 8. The cleric had 8 on her left, and the warrior. I'll have to review the tape, but the warrior did take a little bit of damage, and I'll make sure to do that. So settlement. So now that I've reached a settlement, let me do the settlement event. And there is a really good index in the back, and you're going to want to use it. Settlement events, page 130. So I arrive at the town of Coalfell. It says, when the party enters a settlement, they must roll for a random event. Roll a d12 and consult the table to see if you triggered one. If that's the case, roll on the event table, follow the instructions. So the event for Coalfell is an 11 or 12. So you got to roll a d12, which I do have. Don't use d12s very often. And on an 11 or 12, I rolled a 6. So there is no event. Whenever the party is in a settlement, they may either start an available campaign or roll to see if there are random quests. The quest site is determined by rolling dice and cross-referencing this to the number written on the map. The smaller settlements will have quests in close proximity since their inhabitants seldom have business across the camp. Okay, got it. So there is a quest. When I get to the settlement, I'm supposed to start this undead campaign. Because it said that after you finish that quest, that one I just did, called, what was it called? First Blood, we begin the Dead Rising. And quest 1 is called Spring Cleaning. So, whenever the party is in a event, they may either start an available campaign or roll to see if there are random quests. I'm not doing a random quest. I'm just doing an available. Roll a d6. Okay, here we go. Available quests. Roll a d6 on this table to see what quests are available. If there is a quest, roll the d8. On a result of 1 to 2 on the d8, a side quest is also. See page 271. All right, so I am in a settlement. So I need to roll a d6. And it says, if I roll a 1, there's 2 quests. If I roll a 2 to 4, there's only 1 quest. And a 5 or 6 is nothing. I rolled a 3, so there is 1 quest. So, on a result of 1 to 2 on the D8 side quest, okay. Luck cannot be used. Use the quest book tables to generate. If none of the quests are interesting, they must move to another settlement. Leaving on a quest. Taking on deadly quests requires planning and prep. Therefore, leaving on a quest is always done early in the morning. No other settlement activities are allowed on that day. So, I am going to do a quest, but it says activities while in a settlement. In a settlement, you can perform different activities. Each hero may perform activities worth 1 activity point per day, but performing an activity also means you must stay the night. Note that the price for staying at the inn is for the entire party, regardless of its size. Okay, so I have to look at the city card, and I don't have that with me, but I know it's referenced somewhere. The city cards. Where are the city cards? Were they in that reference book? Let me double check. So there's a lot of things you're going to be referencing in this game, looking for charts and stuff. And the game came with this quick reference. So let me see if it's in here. I didn't have to roll for an event, which was good. Equipment. I can also check to see if there's certain equipment for sale, animals, things like that. Where is the chart for the cities or towns to tell me? Not finding it. Okay, so it's going to cost me money to stay at the end. I just don't know how much it's going to cost because it's different depending on the location you go to. Now, the thief can do different things. On the first day or night, he can collect quest rewards, visit the general store to sell equipment. At night, he can stay at the inn. On day 2, he can visit the Dark Guild. Night 2, he can go to the inn and gamble. Day 3 does nothing. Night 3, inn. Day 4, leaves on a quest. So I can stay up to 4 days before I have to go on a quest. That's kind of crazy. Taking on a quest. The largest city in the area, the quests are far more dispersed. The only settlement to offer a quest. Okay, so what I'm supposed to do is, on the map, by the way, there are, let me unfold it and show you. And I'll try to figure out how to better in the future make it so you can see more rather than this angled view. So on the map, I am down here at Coalfell, and it has a green dot. I'm supposed to roll a d6, and there are locations all around that have the green number, and that tells me where that quest is being like started. So let's do that. I think, and tell me if I'm wrong. So I'm here, and number 4 is right here. There's a green 4. So it looks like I'm going to have to travel quite a bit, quite a ways to get there. And that will be where the quest is. And I don't know what that symbol is. It looks like a pit of some sort. So I know where it's going to be. The question is, I do have money, by the way. On the first day, the warrior can collect quest rewards, visit blacksmith to sell excess weapons and armor. Priest, collect quest reward, visit temple to learn a new prayer. Wizard, collect reward, visit Wizard's Guild to learn a new spell. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so you can stay up to 4 days. Not all activities are available at all settlements. And to know what is available, check the settlement descriptions on page 134. There we go. There it is. All right, I am in Coalfell. The available services are blacksmith, general store. That's in a temple, not a guild. So the inn is 35 coins per party per night. So I could spend that to stay there. This is interesting. Weapons and armor availability, add +1. Price is -10%. So things are cheaper here. General store, equipment availability is at -2. Price is 20% higher. This availability thing, what I understand is when you are trying to find something, there may be a chance that it's not available at that time or whatever. So I will try to find details of that, and I'll do that offline. But yeah, those modifier numbers are meant to be something like you have to roll a die and it tells you. So what I'm going to do between this episode and the next episode is I'm going to read the book again and try to figure out about the buying stuff. I'm going to try to decide how long I'm staying in town and what I'll be doing in town. And then I will head out on that first quest. So what I would ask is, as you watch this video, read the comments. And if you see I did something wrong or I forgot something, or maybe you have a recommendation for me to try something, let me know in the comments. Just don't hit me with 100 comments of the same thing. That's why I ask that you read the comments, because somebody may have already corrected an error, and I don't need 50 people typing it in. It'll make it hard for me to find the comment again, or the original comment, and it'll be harder for other people to skim through all the comments. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. I don't feel too bad. I feel pretty good about my first round of combat for League of Dungeoneers. I am 100% certain I did something wrong, and I know I did because I wasn't using this, whether they would shoot or try to parry. I wasn't doing that. I got to learn how to do that right. I also have to look at this action card. Because load, reload, ranged weapons. I wasn't doing that. He would shoot, and he needed to spend an action to reload. So he was just shooting. I'm sure I was doing something wrong there. Let's see. Exchange gear, load, reload, move, open a door. All these things, stand up, 1. Pick up a weapon, 1. Yeah, I did that right. Okay, 1 to stand up, 1 to pick up a weapon. And I'll check on those zeros, those low numbers like 05, 03 that I rolled, because I'm pretty sure I get to improve some skills. I'll have to go back and watch my own video to remember what was what, but I want to make sure I'm playing the game right. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. I'll be back in a week with the next episode. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.